Okay, so today is day one. Not one day. Today is day one of our detox training. So now, today we're talking about detoxing your liver and your blood. This is literally clearing the overload, restoring the flow. Now, family, today we are not punishing the body. We are restoring a partnership, right? Detoxing is not about forcing release. It's about restoring the flow. So the body can do what the body was created to already do. It was designed to already flow and release, to heal itself, to flush itself, to do all of those things. It was already programmed to do that, created and designed to do that. So today we start restoring its natural flow, right? The organs that we're going to focus on today is the liver and the blood. The liver is the primary detox organ for the entire body. We know that the backup to that is the kidneys, but today we're talking about the liver. And then we're talking about blood purification pathways. So now let's go a little bit deeper. So the liver filters toxins, right? It processes the hormones. It even manages inflammation in the body. Did you know that? So when you feel overloaded, everything slows down. It comes to a screeching halt. And when that happens, we lose energy, our digestion slows up, our moods get out of control. And guess what? Our weight can fluctuate drastically. How many people have gone to bed knowing you were at one weight or one size? You wake up, no reason whatsoever, especially if you're menopause. Wake up and you're like 8, 10 pounds heavy. And you're like, what the heck happened? All of that is signs that your liver is exhausted. It is jam packed with toxins and it needs an overhaul. It needs a royal flush. So let's talk about some herbs that will help you facilitate that flush. One of the herbs I love is milk thistle. Now, milk thistle protects the liver cells, it supports regeneration. How? You can take it. You can take it in a capsule. You can do it as a tea daily, once a day with food. Always do milk thistle with food, okay? My favorite is dandelion root. It increases bowel flow. It supports fat digestion. And guess what? It is one of the best stimulators for the bowels, right? For the intestines. Now, the best way to take it is as a tea before each meal. So that means you can take it up to 3 times a day. It will do exactly what I said. It will start a royal flush. However, you won't have the cramping, you won't have the discomfort. It will be smooth, it will be complete, especially if you do like I do. I put castor oil in my navel every night. So that also gives your body antioxidants, but it also lubricates everything. Because remember, your belly button or your navel was actually how you, when you were in the womb, in utero, received all of your nutrients, your oxygen, your blood, right? So, because of that, everything is still connected there. Everything can still flow from there. So when you put castor oil in your navel, it is literally like giving your body a nice internal massage. Like, yes, we're going to work beautifully today, right? And tomorrow is going to be even better. And then last but surely not least, one of my next favorite, it's just burdock root. It is a blood cleanser, skin and lymphatic support system. It does all of those beautiful, beautiful things. And how many of us know your lymphatic system is the same equivalency as the sewage system in a city, right? If it backs up, what happens? Sewage will back up into your homes, it will back up into the streets, and it'll be a whole mess, right? Imagine that happening in your body. When that happens in your body, what happens? You have acne, you have psoriasis, you have eczema, you have signs that there are some things going on, right? So now, when that happens, you have to address that. So, getting that lymphatic system draining again, moving again. And just so you'll know, if you want to calculate how important your lymphatic system is, say 75% of the liquids in your body are in the lymphatic system. That's how important it is. So now the best way to take it, burdock root as a tea, 3 to 4 times a week. So you want to space it out a little bit, at least a day in between. Why? Because it's very strong, but it's very potent and it's very, very good at what it does. And to purify the blood, you want to give it a chance to work. And that's why you make sure you have plenty of water so that you're hydrated during that time, right? Now, let's break this all down. These herbs don't detox you. They support the organs that do. Does that make sense? So we're trying to support the body to do what it was created and designed to do. We're going back to the basics. Okay. So now let's talk about one of the important things that people forget about when you start talking about detoxing: taking a good binder. If you were to kill, say you had a slug that end up in your home, right? If you were to kill it and not pick it up and take it and put it back outside, the insides, the innards would come out, right? So imagine that's what's happening with what's inside of you, whether it's parasites, whether it's whatever it is that's dying off. The innards, the wash off, all of the backlash, all of that stuff that happens when you have a detox starting in the body. You need a good binder so that it will stick to anything that is not supposed to be there. If it's a dying cell, it needs to stick to it. Why? So that it can flush it out without all of the stuff inside of it going into your body, causing you to have more reactions, right? Or reabsorbing the toxins. So today we're going to talk about binder chia seeds or flax seeds. And you can take 1 tablespoon a day. I like to do it first thing in the morning after I drink my okra water, and then I drink my immune boost shot. And I always put the chia seeds and the flax seeds in my okra water with fresh squeezed lemon juice to give it a little extra oomph, right? Because that lemon helps alkaline the body. So now, how do you want to do it? You can add it to your water, you can add it to your smoothie, you can add it to whatever you want to add it to, but get it in you as soon as possible. The beginning of the day is the best time because you've done it, it's out of the way, and guess what? It's going to work all day, right? But why do the binders? It binds to the waste so that it exits instead of recirculating. The rule of thumb is this: you want water first, binder second. Water first, binder second. So I put mine in my water, killing 2 birds, 1 stone. Generally, because most mornings I have appointments in the morning. So if I have appointments and I'm kind of pressed for time, I'm getting it all in. I'm not forgetting anything, but guess what? I'm getting everything. Make sense? Okay, now let's talk about a somatic stretch that will help you. A seated liver twist. Sitting tall, we're going to turn right gently and we're going to turn left gently. And each time you're going to take the other arm and go around and just hold yourself in the side there and come back around and you're right on the ribs, right on, put your hands right there on your ribs and just turn, right? You want to do this for like 2 to 3 minutes so that it's effective. And if you're doing this while you're standing on a vibration plate, baby, believe me when I tell you, you're doing some beautiful things for your body. You're doing some wonderful things for your lymphatic system, and you're getting that fluid in your body moving. So now, while you're doing this, I always tell people, breathing is an art, a skill, an exercise, and a release all by itself. Breath work. So you always want to inhale in your nose to the count of 4, holding at the top to the count of 4, breathing out of our mouth to the count of 6 or to the count of 8. And you're doing this, why? Because you're helping your mind to be clear and to focus on what's important. You're trying to do inward work, right? So you want to focus inward, follow that breath inward and breathe. And remember, we inhale peace, we exhale pressure, we inhale flow, we exhale toxins. And your somatic cues for this day will be I release pressure. My body is safe to let go. Did you feel that? So now let's get to the Q&A. I don't want to hold you too long. So now, one of the most common questions, I'm just going to give you really the common questions that I got so far. How fast will I feel results, right? Some feel lighter in days. Others feel mental clarity first before you actually start feeling lighter. So check with your body. Have a moment of meditation where you sit in quiet and silence and you just give a check in with yourself. Do that 4 inhale, hold it to 4, breathe out to 6, or breathe out to 8, or hold it, breathe in 4, hold it at top for 6, breathe out for 8. But do your breath work and just check in with yourself to see how you're feeling. Is having a headache normal? Yes. Often, if you are normally taking caffeine or if you eat a lot of sweets, that sugar and caffeine withdrawal will give you headaches. A quick remedy for that is to take some whole cloves and put like 8 to 10 in your mouth, suck on them for about 8 to 10 minutes, and then chew them. Some people say it's too strong for them to swallow the cloves. Now that I've been doing this for a while, I can swallow the cloves. I do have to have my water or my tea to drink to swallow them because they do get really pungent and really strong. But it's not a bad taste. It's an acquired taste. But your headache will be gone once you chew them. So chewing them is the most important part. Chew, and you will get the same thing because remember, the base ingredient for Novocaine are cloves. So it will take away that pain because there are no pain receptors in your brain. So it's literally your body trying to get you, the parasites in your body trying to get you to give them some caffeine, give it some sugar, give it some of the things that you're trying to detox out of your body, right? So how would I know if it's working, if your detox is working? You may feel improved digestion. Your energy may shift, meaning have more energy. It's not like a, woo, I feel like going for a run, but you'll notice that instead of that afternoon slump that you get after lunch, you'll still have energy. You won't feel tired. You won't get sluggish. You'll have reduced cravings. Those things will let you know, those are your symptoms or your signs that, hey, this detox is working, right? Will I lose weight during this detox? Detox targets inflammation first, not just the scale. So don't necessarily look for the scale to tell you something different. You may lose inches, but you'll definitely have the inflammation reduction in your body. And if you're like me, I like to add fenugreek as one of my herbs in my teas while I'm detoxing, fenugreek and slippery elm, because fenugreek will break up the mucus that may be stored in different parts of your body, which creates and attributes to the inflammation. So it's going to break it up and shoot it to the closest exit. Slippery elm is going to do what? It's going to coat so that it can slide, right? So for those of you who are drinking the okra water, same thing that slippery elm does, right? Slippery elm just tastes a little bit better. So do I need supplements? No. Food, water? No, not really. But if you want to, how about you pray, see what works for you, what you've been told to detox from as you're prepping for the main detox. Remember, rhythm first. That's what we're looking for this week, rhythm, right? We're restoring the rhythm in our body. So is detoxing safe? Gentle detox is safe for most people. Extremes are not. We're looking for something that we can maintain for this week. And then on Saturday, we're going to get a crash course in all of it. And we're going to break it all down. We're going to get more information. We're going to have a Q&A session live. And we'll get an opportunity to go over some of the things and how your week went. Because I want to hear about how your week went, right? And so what detox protocols or foods are we abstaining from? Each person is different. My story is not your story. My body is not your body. You've not gone through all I've gone through, and I've not gone through all that you've gone through. So as we're growing through this process, I want you to pray. I want you to sit in silence and meditate. Find out from source what your particular detox preparation needs to look like. And then also, while you're there, find out what your detox is going to look like. Follow what you hear and what you feel, what feels right for you. And then make it your own. Don't just do what I say, or don't just do what I do, because I've been doing this for a while. Like I did my foot detox because I'm prepping. Last week, I started prepping. So I did 7 days of garlic, raw garlic, first thing in the morning, right before my okra water, for 7 days. That's an intense detox for my liver. But I can do that because I've been doing detoxing for a very long time. My body's used to that. It's not too harsh for me because I'm prepared for it. But I want you to do what's best for you. So if you want, you can reach out to me so that we can talk about it. You can go to my website. It should be on the posts as well. And that website will give you a number that you can call. It says contact us. It will ring straight to my business phone, which is not right here in front of me, but it's okay. But it will ring to my business phone and I will answer it and we can talk about it if you need to talk to me. Or you can shoot me a DM so that we can talk about it and I can give you some tips, tools, whatever. And we can make sure that this works for you and for your body, your lifestyle, and what you're looking to happen in your life, right? So to close this out, today we unclog the drain. Tomorrow we restore the rhythm. So this training is educational, not medical advice. And I challenge you to stick with me all week and let's see how great we can detox our bodies and how wonderful we can feel by the end of the week so that Saturday, when we log on and come together on Zoom, we can actually pour into each other and our cups will be full. We'll have a lot of energy, but more importantly, we'll be on our way to having a greater 2026 because we're finishing strong in 2025. I love you all to life. Go forth and have